Once upon a time, in a deep forest where the trees stood so closely together that sunlight barely penetrated the thick foliage, lived a little girl named Alice. She was smart and curious, but one day, while playing in the forest, she got lost. Fear gripped her heart as dusk began to fall, and the sounds of the forest seemed threatening to her. She walked, crying and covering her ears, until she heard a strange whisper. Terrified, she turned around to see wolves approaching her. Her heart pounded with fear, but to her amazement, the wolves didn't leap at her as she expected. Instead, they began to talk to her. "Why are you crying, little girl?" asked one of the wolves, sadness in its eyes. Alice sobbed and explained to them that she was lost and afraid of being eaten. She didn't even realize that magic had seeped into her words, and the wolves understood every word she said. It turned out that Alice possessed an amazing gift. She could understand the language of animals. The wolves were astonished by her abilities and, instead of attacking her, decided to help. The wolves guided Alice through the forest, singing songs to her and providing her protection from other predators. Upon reaching the village, they released her, but she couldn't forget this experience. Since then, Alice returned to the forest every day to communicate with its inhabitants. She learned many fascinating things about life in the forest and became a true friend to all the animals. Wolves, rabbits, deer, and many others joyfully greeted her and rejoiced in their meetings. With the years, the girl grew up, but her connection to the forest remained unchanged. She became a forest fairy, protecting its inhabitants and helping to maintain the balance in this wonderful world, where wonders and adventures await at every turn.